Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Pisces. Pisces, I'm going to read your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, that's too many, my lovely Pisces. So your person's energy is showing up as the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, you're showing up as Pisces energy, the High Priestess in reverse. Some of you, you're ready to come out of hiding or come out of your shell. Maybe you've been doing a lot of introspection. This could be someone you're crushing on, or you want to heal things with. Yeah, but we see the Nine of Swords. So I see that you both are really stressing about this connection. You're really stressing about each other. And the Nine of Swords is an indication of a dark night of the soul. So you both are kind of going through some sort of major awakening when it comes to this connection. Your person in the Judgment energy, Aries, Scorpio. So I think they've made a decision here once and for all that they want to turn things around. Some of you, they're really working on up-leveling their finances. That's something that's been real or is really important to them. But I actually see they want to heal things with you, Pisces, especially, you know, those of you who are in separation from this person, or you've had a fight or an argument. So let's see, they've been holding back a little bit, trying to up-level. Yeah, this person's a little bit hesitant to come forward. And again, they might feel like they don't have what it takes. Or they feel like they might not be quite ready, or they're worried that maybe you want something else or someone else. They're viewing you as the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So they do feel like if they don't act now that you're going to walk away. They do know they need to take action though when it comes to you, Pisces, because they see you as somebody very compatible and you could potentially be on the same page. But I'm seeing here with the Four of Pentacles in reverse that that if they don't act soon, that they could lose you is what I'm getting. The High Priestess in reverse tells me some of my Pisces, you may have been in your shadow. And, don't take this the wrong way. I love my Pisces out there, and I have many Pisces in my life that I absolutely love and adore, my father being one of them, and my partner being another. But I'm seeing here with the high Priestess energy in reverse, it can be the shadow attributes of Pisces energy, and that can be escapism. So some of you may be sleeping a lot. Some of you have just kind of swam off in a different direction, kind of not thinking about this, trying not to think about this that much, although I do think the weight of it is pretty heavy. I also think some of my Pisces with the High Priestess in reverse, you are ready to show yourself. You're ready to speak your truth. You're ready to see this person again. All right. And yeah, you've been strategizing. You're looking at the time and effort that's been put into this connection. But you've also been waiting. I think you've been waiting to see if this person is going to take action. Yep. And you're viewing them as the Five of Pentacles. So they may have disappointed you. You may know that they're feeling disappointed, or they're carrying around an energy of lack. But I'm also seeing some of you know very well that this person is stressed about this connection or stressed about finances. So there's certainly stress that you both are sharing here when it comes to this relationship. Your person, they're viewing the relationship as the Seven of Cups, so they're still feeling a little bit confused. But this is a card of wanting to, manifesting through visualization. All right, and you're viewing the relationship as the Nine of Cups, so I do see that you really want this. Now pay attention to repeating nines. I do think that may be important to some of you, and nines are about destiny. Okay, so I do think that this is a destined connection. There's destined, I was going to say messages, but lessons here. And we see the High Priestess energy coming out in reverse again. Pisces, Cancer energy, but because we're in the Pisces reading, I do think that whatever this is, Pisces, it has really turned your world upside down. All right, let's go ahead and see what we need to know about this person. So we see main female, okay? So again, male or female, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but this was coming out in reverse. And for me, I feel like this person's worried that either they can't be your main person, maybe because they don't feel like they have enough to offer, or they're not sure that you see them that way, okay? That's the message I'm getting there from this card. We see message of concern. So this person, now this could be something that you wrote or you said to them, or they heard about you or about this connection that's really stressing them out. Okay, you would probably know what that is if if you were the author of this message. For others of you, they are really thinking about writing you a message, communicating with you about their concerns, about what their fears and their worries are. And we see distant horizon. So some of you, they're worried about distance or travel. But I see with this distant horizon, some of you, obviously, you could be at a distance from one another. But I also feel like with this anchor here, they see you, Pisces, as their anchor. No matter how distant, the connection has become, or again, if they travel, if they're actually physically distant from you. Okay. Let's see what blockages this person might have. What blockages might this person have? All right, we see tolerating abuse. I don't think that's with you, Pisces. I feel like this is maybe something in their past that still needs to be healed. Any kind of abuse is not okay. You deserve someone who treats you well. So I do kind of feel that maybe they have some unhealed wounds about being in an abusive relationship before or in their childhood. Okay, and we get lone wolf energy. I could see that here with this person. Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? Yeah, so again, this person, maybe for self-preservation, hyper-independent, okay, or have a tendency to be that way. Now let's take a look and see what blockages my Pisces might need to break through. Not being you. So you're trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Just be yourself, Pisces, okay? And one more, please. And expectations. When you expect too much, no one measures up. Ditch your list. Want what's real. Okay, beautiful. So really also managing your expectations in relationships with this person, with yourself. Okay. Anything here that's hidden that we're not seeing that would be helpful with this connection, please, Spirit. Anything here that's hidden that we're not seeing that would be helpful, please, Spirit. Childhood sweethearts. So for some of you, maybe you and this person are childhood sweethearts. For others of you, there may have been a relationship in their past that they carry around some sort of blockage from this connection. Okay, this person could be a widow or a widower, or maybe they were in an early long-term connection with somebody abusive. It's kind of the energy I'm getting. And we get imbalanced. Yeah, I do think there's a past connection that's still creating significant imbalance here for your person. All right, and it does feel like it needs to be addressed. It needs to be healed. All right, let's see. What do we need? What does this person want my Pisces to know? I'm becoming more willing to feel, to let you in, and be emotionally vulnerable. Okay. And one more. Sacrifice. You are asking me to let go of what is familiar in my life. That is difficult for me. Okay. So yeah, a little bit of a bit of a push and a pull here from your person, Pisces. All right, let's see what advice and guidance Spirit has for you. What advice and guidance do we have for my Pisces, please? Compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself. Ooh, that's coming through again. To give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. And again, that's, being a taskmaster, a bully, or a horrible friend to yourself, okay? So Pisces, it's time to be really kind, really compassionate with yourself. It does feel like this is heavy. This feels like you've definitely been going through a lot. Okay, so your message here is to be kind to yourself. This person I do think is going to be reaching out, but you also really do want to manage your expectations here. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.